How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Countdown video. We only have 21 days left until the game's release on December 7th, and guys, I just have to say before we go any further, wow, can you guys believe that we only have 3 weeks left until we are all going to have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in our hands? 3 weeks from today, at this time, I will have already gone to the midnight launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I will already be playing it, and I just can't wait, and I know you guys are just as excited as I am. Anyways, and today we are going to be taking a look at another supposed leak. As always, and I cannot stress this enough, we have no idea if this leak is true or not, so make sure you guys take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you'd like to read along my talk, you find a link to the original post in the description bar down below, and now, with all of that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, apparently this leak was posted on GameFAQs or another website like that, and immediately it was taken down. So this was actually sent in to me by one of my Discord subscribers named Marco, so special shout out to you, Marco. Thank you for getting me this information. So if you guys want to leave, go ahead and do so now. And before we get into the leak, I just have to tell you guys, this video is going up at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. In 1 hour at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, we are going to be streaming Let's Go Pikachu, so I hope to see all of you there. And now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and start talking about this brand new DLC leak. So remember guys, this leak was sent in to me by one of my subscribers on Discord, so if you guys ever want to send anything in to me, go ahead and do so there. I hope to see all of you there. You can find a link to my Discord in the description. So this post starts by saying, "Hello guys, in order for you to believe this leak, allow me to say a little bit about myself. My screen name is the Dragon Drifter, and I've leaked some information before, like that Smash Ultimate will be the final name, that Richter would be an ultimate, and that the main theme would get lyrics. That's enough about me. Here, what I have for you is the DLC leak. So character number 1, Geno squares up. Geno got in due to his popularity, and Sakurai has wanted him since Brawl. Character number 2, Tails flies in. Tails was added to the roster because Sakurai believed that Sonic needed a new rep, and that Tails would be a good inclusion. Character number 3, Banjo and Kazooie bolts in. Banjo was added due to his popularity, and Nintendo wanted a Microsoft rep. Character number 4, Tingle. Tingle's into battle. Tingle got in because Nintendo got to choose the final newcomers, and all the Nintendo workers really loved Tingle. And finally, character number 5, GameCube controller plugs in. The GameCube controller is the last character to join the battle. He is meant to be a joke character, nodding at all the competitive players. He walks on the 2 grips of the controller and can use his buttons and legs to attack. Stages. First of all, we have Forest Maze from Super Mario RPG, obviously correlating with Geno. Then we have Tails' plane from Sonic. After that, we have Spiral Mountain from Banjo Kazooie. Then we have Tingle Island from The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. And finally, along with the GameCube, we get a stage called Nintendo History, which is just from Nintendo. Forest Maze is Battlefield with a forest in the background. Tails' plane is very similar to the Pilot Wing stage. Spiral Mountain is a moving stage. Tingle Island has a similar layout to Suzaku Castle, and Nintendo History changes between every console and handheld Nintendo has ever made. Each console has a different layout, stage hazards, and music. That concludes the information my sources gave me. If I find more information, I will share it with everyone. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So first of all guys, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the leaker himself. So I did some digging and I was looking around for this guy named Dragon Drifter, and I wasn't able to find him at all. Now this guy claims that he's leaked a bunch of information, like that Smash Ultimate was going to be the final name, that Richter was going to be an Ultimate and the main theme would get lyrics, but I didn't find any proof of this, and even if I did find any proof of this Dragon Drifter guy, since I don't have the original post, there's no way of me knowing whether or not he actually posted this. And even if this was the guy who originally posted it, which it probably is just someone using his name if he actually did leak all of this stuff, we have no way of knowing if this guy actually did leak it because once again, I couldn't find any of his information online at all, so let's just go ahead and move on to the new characters. So in terms of the characters, the first one on the list is really no surprise, as it is Geno from Super Mario RPG. Ever since Vergaben said that a Square Enix character would be the first DLC character, on every single DLC leak I have seen, there is always either Geno or Sora as the very first character that is going to be revealed. Personally, I believe that the character that's going to get revealed for Square Enix is going to be Sora at this point, but at the same time I could definitely see Geno. As we know, Sakurai has said before that he has wanted Geno in the game in the past, and he also got his own Mii costume with his own splash screen in Super Smash Bros. 4, and he just has a ton of fan popularity. On all of the fan-made Smash ballots, Geno is always doing extremely well. He's always at least in the top 5, so I think that Geno overall has a very good chance of making it into the game, hopefully as the first DLC character. So next up, let's talk about Tails. So right away, as we all know, Tails is a fan favorite character, especially ever since Shadow was deconfirmed as Sonic's Echo Fighter and was instead confirmed as an assist trophy. Fans have been hungry to get another Sonic character into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and honestly at this point, the best chance we have for another Sonic character is Tails. As we all know, Tails is Sonic's best friend, and Tails would make a super unique character. He wouldn't be an Echo Fighter for Sonic because he has a lot of different moves. For those of you guys who don't know, he uses gadgets and technology and stuff like that, and he has those two tails at the back that he can use to fly and stuff. If you guys want a really good representation of Tails in Smash, go ahead and check out Super Smash Flash 2 because I think that's a really good representation of him. But yeah, in terms of his chances of getting in, at this point I'd say they're pretty unlikely just because, as we know, Tails is in the background of the Green Hills stage, but at the same time, so is Knuckles, so maybe that doesn't mean anything. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Next up, we have Banjo and Kazooie, and at this point, this is what I'm starting to warm up to more and more as a DLC character. As we know at this point, the other day, if you guys didn't already watch this video, I'm just gonna summarize it for you really quick. Reggie did in fact deconfirm the Nintendo 64 Classic, but at the same time, Nintendo once again trademarked Banjo and Kazooie. Now, if you guys don't really understand trademarks, I'm just going to give you guys like a basic breakdown. Basically, right now, Banjo and Kazooie are owned by Rare, which is owned by Microsoft. And since they aren't owned by Nintendo, the only reason Nintendo would trademark Banjo and Kazooie is 1, because they wanted to sell merchandise, 2, release a new Banjo and Kazooie game, or 3, put Banjo and Kazooie into Super Smash Bros. At this point, I don't think that Banjo and Kazooie are ever going to get a new game, so it just makes a lot of sense that I think they are going to make it in as playable characters as DLC. Not only that, we do know that Nintendo and Microsoft are on really good terms, and Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, has said that he would love to see Banjo Kazooie in Smash, so at this point, I think it's extremely likely for him to make it in. Next up, we have Tingle, and he is one of the characters that I not only really want to see, but also a character that I think that is extremely likely. So if you guys didn't know, in Japan, Tingle is extremely popular. I have no idea why, but people over there just love Tingle. Now this guy says that since Nintendo are the people that are choosing the DLC characters, that they made the decision that Tingle was going to make it in, and I could see this happening. As of now, the only Zelda representation we've gotten from the entire franchise are 3 Links, Zelda, Sheik, and Ganondorf, which are all people that use the Triforce. The next most popular Zelda character, above Skull Kid and Tetra, even though I wish it was Tetra, is in fact Tingle. People just love Tingle. Now, I think that Sakurai, I don't know how Sakurai thinks, so I have no idea if he can actually make a moveset for Tingle, but at the same time, if he can make a moveset for a Piranha Plant, and apparently make a moveset for our next character, which we're going to talk about, I could definitely see him putting Tingle in Smash, and as of now, I don't think that we've seen Tingle's assist trophy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that anyone has seen Tingle in Smash Ultimate yet. And finally, the last character on this list is a GameCube controller. Now, right away, I know your first reaction is, why would they ever put a GameCube controller into Super Smash Bros? Are they crazy? Like, this was never gonna happen. But at the same time, I bet a lot of you guys would have said the same thing before the Smash Direct where they unveiled Piranha Plant. Like, we can never doubt Sakurai. At this point, I think Sakurai could make a moveset for just about anything, so it would totally make sense for him to make him a GameCube controller. Now, are they actually going to do this? Probably not. I mean, let's be honest. There's no way that they're going to put a controller into Smash. I mean, I guess it'd be really cool because it'd be a super unique character, but at the same time, Sakurai says that the characters have to originate in video games, and since the GameCube's a controller, does it really Like, does it really count as being originated in a video game? Personally, I have no idea, but if GameCube controller does end up getting in, then I will totally main him. I'm super excited, and at this point, I really hope he ends up making it in. So, the last thing that I want to talk about before I decide whether or not this leak is real or not is the Nintendo History Stage. Now, apparently the Nintendo History Stage is what's going to happen is it's going to be similar to the Mario Maker stage in that it transitions between different Nintendo consoles with different stage hazards and stuff like that, and that sounds extremely cool to me. For a while, I was always hoping that we were going to get a Smash History stage, where basically you fought on Battlefield and it would go through all the different graphics of Battlefield, but since this is a celebration of gaming, I think that Nintendo History just makes so much more sense. And even though in the end, I don't think that this leak is going to happen, I still really hope something like this happens, just as a little farewell present from Sakurai. But yeah, guys, overall, do I believe that this leak is real? Probably not. As much as I really want a GameCube controller to be a playable character, and as much fun as I think it would be to go around whipping the control stick, I just don't think it's gonna happen. But at the same time, if it does, you guys know that I'm gonna accept it with open arms, and I'm super excited because if it does make it in, I promise you guys right now, I will main GameCube controller. So you guys heard it here first. But let me know what you guys think about this leak in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that this leak is real, and would you be happy if it was? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. And don't forget, the live stream starts at 4 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're there. I can't wait to see each and every one of you.